Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Yakuza Princess. I guess this is a different movie for me to review because one, it's not really horror, and two, it's kind of an unknown movie. I haven't really seen anyone talk about it. I know that it just came out, but I also know that some people watched it on a festival, and it does star a sort of big name. And that's the reason why I wanted to watch this film. I'm talking about Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. I really like him. I did a best of video of his best work, and as soon as I knew about this one, I wanted to watch it. But also what pushed me to watch and review it was the fact that this is a Brazilian film, and I mean, I'm not Brazilian, I'm Portuguese from Portugal, but we do speak the same language, so with the different accents, but we are pretty connected to Brazil, like Portugal, so yeah, I just found it really interesting, and I'm always curious to see movies in my language, even though it's from a different country. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it because I have some things to say. So if you don't know what Yakuza Princess is about, this is not like the official summary, but what I've read online I feel like tells a bit too much. So what I'm gonna say is that this movie follows Akemi, who is Japanese but lives in Brazil, and her life is just torn apart when this guy bumps into her life, and it has something to do with Yakuza because it's in the title. I'm pretty sure you can guess where this is going, but that's all I'm gonna say. So, as I said, this film stars Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, but the main actress is Mazumi. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. From what I've read, I think she's a singer, and this is her first movie, which I'm just gonna say that I was pretty impressed. Like, her acting wasn't like outstanding, but she did a pretty good job when you have in mind that this was her first acting job. So yeah, and it also stars Tsuyoshi Hiara. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. There's a bunch of Japanese actors, and I'm not gonna attempt to say anyone else's name. So I guess that's it. Now let's get into my thoughts. Oh boy, the things I do for Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, like, these are 2 hours that I just lost, like 2 hours of my life that I just lost. Like, this movie is not good. Like, it's an action movie that is so boring and so dull. There's really no stakes. I didn't feel anything towards the movie. For once, it takes way too long to get into the action. The movie is long. It's like way longer than it needs to be. It's 2 hours long, and this could have been a short film. Like, yeah, there's way too many unnecessary stuff, and as I was saying, like, it takes way too long to get into the action. It was like an hour into the movie, like halfway through the movie when it got into the action, and by that time I was just so bored and I couldn't care less about what was going on. They took way too long setting up the characters. When you go into this, you know where this is leading up to, so you don't need a big introduction. Like, we get it. So yeah, it takes so long to get to the plot, and by that time I just didn't care anymore. And yeah, I was just so bored. And not only that, but the story is really predictable, so it really didn't need to be this long. It does have, as I said, decent acting, but the story is so bad that not even Jonathan Rhys-Meyers can do much with this stuff. I'm actually surprised that the actress slash singer did a good job, because there wasn't much to work with. Yeah, and then like on a technical level, the movie isn't great either. Like, the shots are okay, but there's way too much CGI. Like, all the action and the blood and all of that looks really, really fake. And the score is really misplaced. Like, there's parts where it tries to tell you that it's an important moment, but by that time you have already figured out what was going on, so it's not really a big reveal, and it tries to make it look like it, and yeah, no, it's just no. So I try to not be this negative, but I don't recommend it, like, at all. Like, don't waste your time. And with that said, let's get into my scores. So overall, I give the movie a 1 out of 5. This might be like the lowest score I've gave in a review, like in a video review. Yeah, it's just a no. Cinematography wise, I give it a 2 out of 5. As I said, it has like a nice color grading. It looks fairly good, but there's way too much like fake stuff that looks fake, so yeah, no. And same goes for the originality. I also give it a 2 out of 5. It's not really original. You know the story, and they try to make it way bigger than what it is. So yeah, guys, unfortunately these are my thoughts on Yakuza Princess. I've seen some fairly good reviews, but overall I don't think people are really liking this, and I can't blame them. Like, I was really bored, and I feel like if the movie was shorter, maybe I would get into it, but it just took way too long to get somewhere, and as I said, by the time the movie lost me. So yeah, I didn't care, and because of that I don't recommend it, and it's a shame, because I can see the potential, but it's a no. So yeah, if you've seen Yakuza Princess, let me know in the comments if you agree with me, and if you liked it, let me know why. I'm always interested in knowing why people like the movies, not just the ones that I don't like. I also like to know why people like the same movies as I do. But yeah, if you did like the film, let me know why. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video.